Good morning, everyone. And I am more than extremely pleased that I have a chance to speak to this auditorium because, in fact, my way to internet, digital technologies, and interactive learning started somehow in Estonia. In 1999, I visited Estonia the first time, and after the journey, well, how it's working? No, it's not. Yeah. So I met here incredible experience with your program of Tiger Sleep. It was a first systematic approach I have ever met because in this time we were not able even to have the good connection to internet even in the capital of the Prague, you know. And when I came here and came back, I was quite angry because it was quite difficult to go this way. So this article, which is quite old, and I still think it's not as bad because it's a little bit fairy tale. Of course, it was rewritten for reading audience, so it was not completely true, but it was quite good story. So if you are interested, you will find it there. And after that, everything went quite quickly, and now I am here, and I'm really pleased that this experience was changed somehow into my professional life. So my school, mostly I use it in English, is Junior Language School, and it's in fact school which is one of the leading school in the Czech Republic as for the interactive learning objects. We are school from kids from 6 to 15, and we are also accredited center, and we have got tons of projects. What we really have is a quite good staff, which is trained and prepared for very intensive using of ICT in the education. You will see in the other parts of the presentation that it's not as easy, and you probably know that teacher is not a person who is willing to change so quickly, and that it really takes time, it takes money, nightmares, and everything somehow to follow and to get into some, well, level. School for just a normal kids, we are focused on languages, focused on ICT, and especially for using languages and ICT in direct education. The presentation is also available in the folders in front of the auditorium. So if you are interested, please, you can take it. I don't want to bother you with so much, but these steps are quite important. We started with the project, which is in fact in the end IDA. It was a project called Children Like Us. In 1999, after coming back, we wrote a, grant, if I can call it this way, and send it directly to Microsoft. And in this time, we got a grant directly from Bill Gates for the project which was called Children Like Us. And in the internet past in the Czech Republic, in this moment, we connected our school with terminally ill kids in the hospital after bone marrow transplantation. And it was the most socialized project what we ever done in school, because one day kids were quite okay, the second they were gone, and even after 15 years, kids are coming back to school and thought about this, and so it was somehow quite good combination between, education, socialization, and more or less life. And in fact, we somehow finish in the same now, because we do the same project for kids with the SEN in the project which is called, again, Children Like Us in 2013. 14 years and nothing's changed so much. Moreover, you can see some projects which we passed in last year. We did a lot of traveling. Gates was in the school. We proposed UNESCO anti-cyberbullying chart, and it was also adopted officially by UNESCO. So we have got tons of projects, and it goes more away quite well. What I would like to show you is a little bit more remembrance of the history, because last year my school celebrated 100 years of celebration, and kids from 2nd grade shot incredible video clip. And this video clip, I'm not able to show you complete, but it's here. And if you are interested, please download it here, because I think it's a really quite nice remembrance, and you surely will recognize some part of the history because it is more or less similar. May I ask you for the show of the video? Thank you. We are in the 50s.
Hodina bývá dlouho trpělivá a potom odbíjí pátá. A tak to zpívám slova mlčenlivá o tom, že pomíjí pátá. Zvonek zvoní, škola končí, po schodech se běží, novák leze po jabloni a je náhle svěží. Bláznivej den a já smíchem umírám, kdo si mě kárá a páni, já nenabírám, neboť pátá právě teď odbyla, pátá právě teď odbyla, pátá právě teď odbyla nám.
Well, thank you. So that was just a short clip. So I think you know the history quite well, and I think it's quite actual in this moment either. So let's go back to the projects. After 11 and last 12, 13 years, we went really through a lot of projects, activities, and it was about the last one, which is called Children Like Us, exactly as we started. It was this time connected with Hungarian school and also with school of my wife in Kladno, which is a very industrial town close to the Prague, where only kids with the special needs are taught. And we created very effective project which shows the way how to include or integrate kids with the SEN into the normal education. I think it's quite complicated to teach them together, but I think that they then live together and they have to somehow be socialized together, because mostly in Czech Republic there is the way that we have got special school for handicapped kids, a special school for skilled kids, but in some aspects, you know, it's not as good, but on the other hand, it supports possibilities to learn them more than if they are taught together. So that's why I think it's quite good if they have education or real lessons, probably specialized, but after that, the socializing in the afternoon should be done together. You've got some materials about this project either in front, and so if you will be interested after that more, so don't hesitate to contact me here or tomorrow. Well, results of the school. I would like now to take your attention to the some results and the projects. We are quite successful, and the main point is that in fact in school we have got three parts which influence use of digital technologies. The first one, hardware, software, and my specialized is a flashware. So I mean, of course, human sources, because this is the limitation which always limit and the main problem, I think, is if flashware is really in the management. If you don't have a real support from school management, you can't expect any big progress. And all the principals, head teachers should have some teacher training or to be capable to follow the future, because I think it's the most important point. You know, and exactly if we imagine that we have got more than 80% of ladies in the staff, so I think it could be the same here as in Czech Republic, and it's always difficult to decide what is more important, if to cook dinner at home for a husband or to prepare lessons for the next day. And I think it's always quite complicated, and sometimes it's even better that if they care for family more than for real job, because then satisfaction and real life, I think, is still more important than just a normal school education. So, and my colleague, Mr. Kuhn, once said that the greatest danger for school is a satisfied teacher. And that's why he called them satisfied terrorists, because teacher who is really satisfied in his job or her job, and he is somehow satisfied with how he or she teaches, you know, so this is a real, backwarding way, because you must learn every day, you must follow real long learning process, because without it you will not follow anywhere. And that's why I think that the term satisfied terrorist is a completely right saying what is the real danger for school and for his future. That's why I am quite happy to quote my colleague, because really I feel the same. Another point is lack of self-confidence. If teacher is not confident with using of ICT in lessons, so then he or she will not use it. And if you know all the problems and you know them, that something is not working, internet is not quite fast, and with all of these problems, I think that I can clearly understand why teachers don't want to use technology so much, because kids are just waiting till the problems, they play with it, and they are able to prepare some of these bugs because it's for them more than fun. And it seems to me that this is exactly the problem which we have got to somehow face. And of course, now we have got, or we have always that teachers are mostly watchers. So children are mostly passive. So how to get teacher into the new epoch is quite complicated, because even interactive board and all of these equipments didn't help so much, because if teacher uses interactive board only, it causes only that he is like clicking monkey. He goes to the board, click here and there, and kids are reading under the desk anyway, so they don't really mind what is going on. And so even if teacher is not capable to work with technology, so he is quite satisfied that the lesson was good, multimedia one, but in reality lesson will not give to kids anything because of their passivity, and they just watch something, and we watch all the time something now. So mostly, even after 15 years of experience in this point, I think I am not able to say that ICT really improves results of education. I am not able to say this. It improves attractivity, probably involvement of the kids, engagement, but if the results are better, who knows? I am not able to say that it's working this way. So I will just get it through. The fact is that if we start use of ICT in a lesson, it helped much with just the legal awareness of the school, because this is a comparison from two schools, one which is above standard in ICT equipment, and the second one is below the standard. And so you can see the answers of teachers in a poll about legal and copyright use, because I think that we now live in a copy and paste period, and kids are not able to work with internet in reality, but they mostly copy and paste. And maybe one example, when I asked several years ago, how is Cleopatra connected with Caesar, the answer was that they were lovers. 10 years ago, the answer was by Alta Vista, and now I can hear only that by Google. And so I think that's the typical impact of using of ICT now, that we are able to find everything on internet, we are able to search, but we don't have any real influence, no education, and it's very on surface, and we don't go very deeply in the content, and which is, from my point of view, now not so sufficient. Well, I don't want to speak about interactive boards, because now somehow interactive board is a museum. Now we are in a epoch of the tablets, smartphones, and everything, and we go to the BIOT, which is another nightmare. We've just started to connect school and to prepare it for BIOT connectivity, and it causes another problem with the filtering, content, sexting, and all of these activities, and it's a really everyday fight, how to cope with the progress of the teachers, progress of the kids who are more capable, more quick, and, well, we have to learn really every day. Use of ICT is possible practically in all subjects: robots, even reading, maps, everything, I can get through. So what is the importance for the change? The most important is if you have got some vision. Without vision, you are not able to get anywhere. And of course, you must have some, well, I would call it even stress. I don't really believe in all American way of education that everything is entertainment. It's nonsense. Because without any push and with somehow stress, you will not get anywhere. It has to be something. So I don't really believe in all of these optimistic way of education. Well, it never works. And you know pretty well that's not, that mostly there must be some stress. Issue is how big the stress should be, but still something has to be. And of course, it depends on the state, it depends on activities, and it depends on everything. And I think here it's a real key factor for success. This is a creativity, vision of the school, and good maintenance and support for the teachers if something doesn't work. So without real municipal support, without state support, it's quite complicated to follow some future. I will go. So this is just, I will get through because time is gone. So these are the BIOT, what to do. Microsoft is a quite good partner for us. We started to work with eSafety label, which sometimes it's too complicated, and that's why I understand that some schools are not willing somehow to cooperate. We have to find some open software, and I think that I am open for any discussions after the presentation because the time is really gone. The software which is used quite a lot. Well, what I would like to say in the end, that it's just one another experience we have got. Now I was asked by parents to ban tablets in schools, and the reason is quite simple, because of the lice. Because if the kids get the heads together, so the distance between the heads, it's shorter, and so the lice would be disseminated more easily. So parents came with the with the solutions, so to ban the tablets. That's why kids will not have heads together, and so the hygienic problem will be solved. Well, what to say? But it is a real impact of technology for the real life. Well, and I think that this is completely right. You know, interactive learning is not, in fact, nothing special. This is just a tool, and if teacher does not work with words, does not work with the support, so then sends kids really only to the copy and paste abyss. And what to say in the end? I'm quite persuaded that teaching is something like really domino, because a lesson is put together with those small elements, and all of these elements could be moved by various ways. And if the lesson is dynamic, open, motivating, interactive, narrative, and a little bit original, so then the lesson could be good and kids can learn something from it. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, and now we have time one or two questions. Yes. Aeg küsimusteks. Ma oma kokkuvõtte jätan ettekandjate lõpuks. Minul mõned mõtted tekkisid, mitte niivõrd küsimused, kuivõrd tore.
Aitäh ettekandjale, aga mul on selline küsimus, et kui õpetajate koolitamisega, digikoolitamisega tegeldakse, kas koolijuhtide digikoolitamisega ja kuidas Tšehhis hakkama saadakse?
Question was that how to teach school leaders
yeah, I think it was even in the presentation. I think that the most important point is shadowing, you know, because it has no sense to have some big seminars, workshops, you know, so we all pass them, I don't know, it's really dozens. But I think the most important point is to see how it's working. And that's why I'm always saying that the most efficient way how to teach teacher or a principal is wow effect. If you see that it's working, then after that, everybody will learn it personally. Because even all of the long learning is for nothing if you don't have some follow-up, if you don't see the extent. So workshop without any activity, without any hands-on, has no sense. This is just a theater, and probably we fill some rules and measurements, but not for the future. Moreover, I am here, and if somebody probably is willing to find a way how to cooperate, I'm more than keen, because of that's in fact school vision, and moreover also because of my somehow rules here. Thank you.